Hello again, everybody. I'm Josh Bean from AL.com. I'm here with Gary Estwick. We're here to preview the Class 7A championship game between Spain Park and McGill-Toolen. Gary, you've seen Spain Park these last few weeks. What stands out about them in this run to the championship game?
This team believes they should be here. And we're not just talking about beating Hoover, not just once, not just twice. I think that James Clemens' game in the third round of the playoffs, their offense is struggling in the game. Somehow, some way, cornerback Chase Young comes up with a pick six. They turn it around. They win a really close game. I think that moment right there kind of capitalized what they're trying to do. They believe they can be here. They believe they should be here.
This Spain Park team, they're so good up front, particularly on the defensive line. We saw that in both games against Hoover, controlling the line of scrimmage. How important is that group to being successful against McGill?
Well, that's with definitely any game, especially with this one. You control the line of scrimmage, you stop the chance for a running game, and we know that is McGill's strength right there. Force them to pass, allow Spain Park's defenders, their pass rush, to just tail off against the quarterback. That's going to change the impact of the game if they're able to do that.
Well, one of the interesting things is Paris Chambers, the quarterback at McGill-Toolen. This is a guy who had a great summer. He really gained some confidence in the 7-on-7. Talked to Caleb Ross, the McGill-Toolen coach, and he said that was such a key to his season. And that's translated into a lot of success during the regular season. They're 12-1, and Chambers really makes them go for the Spain Park defense. What are the elements? What do they have to do to slow him down?
I think again, you can't let the quarterback get to his spot. If this is his spot, you got to get him off here to the left, to the right. You can't let him be comfortable back there in the pocket. That's the only way. That's the only way you can slow down this McGill team.
And on the flip side, Spain Park has been so good running the ball with the two running backs. They're not great at passing it, but they can hurt you. We saw that during the season. Joey Beatty has hurt some people with the pass, but they're so good running it. Do they feel like they can run against McGill?
I think they do, and the good thing about it is they have two different options, as you said. Wade Streeter loves to hit, he's a north-south guy, loves to hit up the middle. When they want to hit the corner, they have Larry Wood. So the nice change of pace really does a lot for this offense.
One of the fascinating things about this game is that both of these teams missed the playoffs last year. So many times when a team wins the state championship, they knock at the door a bunch of times and then they kick it down. These two teams totally missed the playoffs last year. Both of them seem hungry. How do you think that'll play into this game?
And they're both new to the state championship game. They're both trying to get it for the first time. The good thing about it for both teams is they had a lot of success in the regular season. So they didn't sneak into the playoffs. I guess they made it to us because we always see is this team that didn't make the playoffs last year had a lot of promise. I think going back to winter workouts, these teams felt like we have something here. We're talking to Spain Park. We've talked to them all year, even before the Hoover game. They always knew they could beat Hoover. They just finally got a chance to prove it, to show it, I should say. And I think it's the same thing with McGill. They're showing what they've always believed in themselves before.
And what's cool is, as Gary mentioned, neither of these teams has ever won a state championship, so we'll have a brand new state champion in 7A, first time in school history. Quickly, Gary, who's your pick in the game?
By 3 points, we won Spain Park.
I also like Spain Park in a close one by 1. Hope you can follow all of our coverage of the Super 7 championship games in Tuscaloosa this week at AL.com, and we'll have coverage of all 7. Thanks for watching.